Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This pick a card reading is going to take a look at a special message that you need right now in this moment. If you have not as of yet chosen a card on the table, go ahead and do that now. There are timestamps down below in the description box where you can go directly to the portion of the video that's going to give you an up close and personal look at the cards on the table via a picture clip and a video clip. Pause where necessary on the screen. Take as much time as you need in order to choose. And let's say during your selection process you feel led to pick more than one card on the table. By all means, pick more than one if you feel it necessary to get the most out of your reading. Always listen to your intuition. Listening to your intuition is always going to be highly encouraged here. So pick more than one card if you feel it necessary. These readings are timeless, so whether you watch it at the upload time or sometime later down the road, whenever it's placed into your awareness and you feel that intuitive nudge to watch, there indeed could be a message here for you. Nonetheless, what I always say is that these readings are, there's no way that I can possibly expect to connect with everybody that watches and clicks, although I hope you manage to find a message here. But let's say you don't. Have some fun maybe exploring my channel before you leave altogether. I have so many pick a cards I've already done on so many other different topics as well. I even have daily readings that I do for everyone. So have some fun exploring my channel. You may come across another message that connects better for you instead. And let's say when all is said and done, maybe you realize we don't connect that way. Maybe I'm not the reader for you. That is totally okay. I trust and set the intention that when you leave my channel, you will come across the messages that you need when you need them for your confirmation on your journey, because that's how the magic works. I trust that the magic will always guide you right and true. So with all of that being said, Star Family, let's go ahead and get directly to your reading of choice. Pile number one, you chose the palm tree for your reading. We're looking at a special message that you need right now. So let's see. What special message does Spirit want to get across to you right now in this moment? Pile number one, viewers. Okay, so we have assertiveness. And it says, stand up for your beliefs and only say yes if you really want to. So this is basically saying there's something in your journey that you need to stand up for, and you need to kind of the feeling is put yourself first. What is it that you want? Sometimes we do have to put our foot down, set a healthy boundary in a situation to sometimes take the step in the direction of something that we need or something that we would like and desire. This is saying you have your own autonomy, sorry. You have your own autonomy. You can say yes or you can say no. It's your choice. But if there's something that you really need in a situation that maybe you're just not getting, there's maybe something that's not fulfilling you or satisfying you, this is also a time to stand up for yourself and live your truth, speak your truth, and act according to what you feel. You're not obligated to anything. The feeling is here not to assume or feel like you have to do something when you really don't want to. Okay. So let's see. Let's grab a card from the tarot. And I'm going to keep these short and sweet because I have 6 of them to go through. So let's see. Something special that you need to know right now in this moment. A message maybe that you need to hear. All right. What do we have here? Okay. King of Cups. Act according to your own heart. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, that could be you, maybe someone else that you're dealing with, maybe somebody you need to be assertive with. But if anything, this is saying you need to stand in your own power with the assertive energy card and also follow your heart, because that's what the King of Cups would do. So this is saying stand up for what your heart wants, right? The heart wants what it wants is what this is saying. And there comes a point in the journey we got to stand in that authority of what our heart is telling us to do, because the intuition, our spiritual intuition and knowing speaks to us oftentimes through the heart space. Our mind will oftentimes try to talk us out of that. So the feeling is here to listen to your intuitive nudges at this time, follow through with what it is that your heart wants, stand up for what it is that you need, say yes only if you want to. You're under no obligation to anything or anyone but to your own truth. Okay, that is the message here. So let's see if we can get maybe 1 or 2 of these little oracles as well. Because think about it, the king is an authority figure, right? And this is about you standing in your authority and acting upon your truth, your intuition. and letting that be the guiding force. So it could be that maybe there's something in your journey that you're hesitating about right now. And Spirit just wants you to be assertive, stand up for your needs, your wants, your desires, your heart, and act according to that. So let's see here. Okay, maybe some of you need a fresh start. The craftsmanship energy always talks about building up to something, working on something, working towards something. So some of you could definitely be being assertive in regards to maybe a personal goal, or taking matters into your own hands and giving yourself the fresh start that you need in pursuit of maybe something on your heart. That's definitely a possibility here. Let's get a final oracle card for you as well to sum this up. Pile number 1, viewers. It feels like with the craftsmanship card that some of you are working up the courage to be assertive and take control, right, over the situation and acting according to your needs. It takes some building up to that, but it seems like you acting according to what you want, what your heart needs, will give you the fresh start and beginning in the direction of something that your intuition is nudging you towards. So let's see. Final oracle card for pile number 1. Yeah, so the message here is not to hesitate. Okay, so it says, Medicine Woman, you are a channel for divine healing power. I love this card. So basically, this is saying you can channel, right? Because intuitive energy, healing energy, water, right? With the King of Cups. This is saying you can channel, you have personal power here. The divine spark is within you. You can act according to the dictates of your soul. You can channel that energy to move forward, to assert yourself in the direction of what you need, and move accordingly. The power's within you, in other words, but you take the stance. You got to listen to your own heart. You have to get to that place where you're ready to give yourself that fresh start that you're seeking in order to move in the direction of your dreams, your goals, and even your healing. Maybe this fresh start will give you healing. Maybe it will help you build a new life according to the dictates of your heart, you see. And as you take as you take upon yourself the steps and the fresh start that you need, you initiate or get the ball rolling to embrace like this healing power or this divine power within yourself. So it feels like this fresh start, the assertiveness the stance that you need to take in the direction of your heart is going to initiate a fresh start, help you build towards better things, maybe that are even more in alignment and more healing for you. But the feeling is here, you have the power, your intuitive nudges are on point. Maybe for some of you, the assertiveness or the steps that you need to take in the direction of your heart maybe has to do with a healing practice of some sort, maybe your spiritual path and purpose. But this is saying assert your energy in that direction. Don't hesitate to take the steps that you're intuitively led to take, because it's going to lead to something good. And it's going to open your heart with the King of Cups energy to actually live a life of authenticity is what this is saying. So pile number 1, this is your reading. If you feel that this has helped and connected for you in some magical way, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, and subscribe to support this channel if you want to take it a step further to support what I do. Check me out on Etsy. The link to my Etsy store is down below. Pay me a visit. I have really cool things there that I make by hand on my free time, including crystal jewelry. So much love. Take care and always keep shining. Pile number 2, viewers, you chose the fish for your reading. So we're looking at a quick message in regards to a special message that you need to hear right now in this moment. I'm going to start first with an oracle card. So let's see. Whoa, just need one. We're keeping these messages short and sweet today. So let's see. A special message that you need right now in this moment. Pile number 2, viewers. Okay, what do we have here? Okay, so it says divination. It says, embrace your powers of divination, which are especially strong right now. You have the ability to see your current situation with crystal clear clarity. So This is telling me that Spirit has maybe already shown you something in regards to your situation, given you kind of insight, or it's asking for you to tap into that energy so you can tap into your own intuitive knowing so you can receive a message. You could also, with this energy, be receiving a download that will assist you with some clarity on whatever it is that you're experiencing right now. So this is saying this connection to Spirit is really strong right now. If you can tap into that energy, you will get the clarity that you need. It's just a matter of sitting with yourself, setting the intention, maybe going into meditation, maybe asking the universe itself to demonstrate to you or show you what you need to see to help guide you in the right direction. But it's a matter of setting the intention for it and trusting that you will get the answers that you need if you haven't already. But it does feel like Spirit is already trying to show you something in regards to your situation to give you the clarity that you need. So let's see. And this is also saying to be aware, right? Don't let anything slip by you or pass you by. There are signs and synchronicities that are kind of like guideposts, or that are basically like little nuggets and Easter eggs that we find along the map of life. And this is telling me that Spirit's going to be sending those insights, synchronicity, serendipities to you, so that way you can gain the clarity and perspective that you need. So like, keep your eyes open, also keep an open mind. But let's see if we can get some tarot on this. I'm just going to grab one card. All right, so yeah, look at that. King of Swords energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Possibly if that's your sign, you might have that somewhere in your chart. But the King of Swords is an energy of truth. And it can, to me, with the sword of truth that he holds, speaks of, you know, communication, information, downloads even. So this to me does make sense. It brings the truth and the sword of truth, right? Brings clarity and understanding where you don't have it. So the fact that the King of Swords is a mature energy and has a clear line of sight is telling me that there's some huge insights coming your way. Be prepared to receive them. Set also, if you haven't already, and let's say you've been wandering, the feeling is wandering through life blindly, not really finding your way. Some of us can feel like a lost puppy once in a while on the journey. And if that's where you are right now, this is basically saying to set the intention to receive the insight you need to help get you out of that kind of cloudy energy. Because the King of Swords, trust me, does deliver. He does deliver something you need to hear. He delivers some kind of insight and clarity. And he has this clear line of sight and perspective that allows him to understand every aspect of his situation with such focus. So again, the feeling is here. You're about to receive the clarity that you need. You're going to be the King of Swords, holding the sword of truth and seeing everything for what it is and for what it isn't. And it could be that right now on the journey, you're feeling a little cloudy, like the water feels murky perhaps, but trust that soon the clarity that you seek is coming and it's going to be crystal clear. Okay, like the card says, you have the ability to see your current situation with crystal clear clarity. So trust that the information that you need is coming to help reveal that to you. You won't be in the fog anymore. Consider that Spirit is always using things, people, and situations to speak to you, to deliver the signs, synchronicities that you need, to get the message across to you. King of Swords is super aware. He has a heightened sense of awareness when it comes to his life, his journey, and everything around him. And he can see things with such sharp understanding, awareness, and focus. And this is the energy that you will have very soon. So let's see if we can get a few cards here for a little clarity. Two of them at least. All right, competition and challenge. Leave the past behind. So it could be that some of you are making also with the King of Swords some decisions right? And maybe you're in the midst of making a decision and you're not quite sure what to do yet. Again, but the information will come through to help you understand the choice that you need to make with clarity. Maybe it's about leaving the past behind. Maybe there's too much challenge in a situation that is kind of like stifling in a way. King of Swords would come in with his swords and cut himself free from any challenge or strife. Make the decisive action, decisive decision, right? To choose something that's more in alignment and truth with him. So again, your situation, you will have the clarity that you need to make the decisions that you need to make, to leave the things that maybe aren't working, to cut yourself free from those difficult challenges and move forward with clarity and focus. So let's see if we can get a final oracle card here. Pile number 2. Oh, look at that. Wow. Okay, so some of you could definitely be leaving the past behind, but look, you have a bright future ahead of you. So stop worrying. Everything's going to be fine. Your situation will make sense soon, sooner than you realize. Everything will become clear. You'll know what you need to do. Just keep an eye out for the signs, the synchronicities, the way that Spirit uses people, places, and things again to get the message across to you, which will become very clear. And then you'll know what you need to do. You'll know what action to take. You'll know what choice to make, okay, about your situation. And you'll be able to make that choice with clear insight, knowing, and clarity. So stop worrying. Any challenges that you are currently experiencing in your situation will clear themselves up, and you will stand firm in your truth like the King of Swords. So this is what I have for you, pile number 2. If you feel that this has helped and connected for you in some way, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, and subscribe as well to support this channel if you want to take it a step further to support what I do here. Check me out on Etsy. The link to my Etsy store is down below in the description box. Pay me a visit at any time. I have handmade crystal jewelry there that I make on my free time, amongst other things. So much love to you again. Take care and always keep shining. Pile number 3, you chose the bird for your reading. We are looking at a quick message for you in regards to a special message that Spirit wants to get across to you at this time. Maybe something you need to hear, something you need to know. So let's see. Pile number 3, a special message you need right now in this moment. Okay, I feel like it's this one because it was sticking out. Let's see. Ah, look at that. Emerging. That's beautiful energy. Now, this is telling me that Spirit wants you to know that you are currently blossoming. You're coming into the fullest version of yourself. You may have undergone recently a transformation of sorts, a metamorphosis, and you've been transmuting maybe a lot of things in your life. It's feeling like shedding old facets of self, right? To emerge into the most beautiful, radiantly faceted version of you. Consider like all the stages of a butterfly and everything that they have to go through, right? In order to become that version of themselves, which is absolutely beautiful. They start off as this caterpillar, then they go into their chrysalis and become like this weird blob. And, you know, next thing you know, they're a butterfly, you know, and it's just the stages of the journey. And this is saying that you've gone through many stages of the journey and now you are emerging. It's like you're the lotus now, having grown from mud, now reaching the surface of the water and reaching the sunlight, enlightenment, success, and coming into full bloom. And it's been a process, but Spirit wants you to know that this process has purpose. Your emerging at this time has purpose. So let's see if we can get a tarot card to assist with this reading as well. Let's see what else Spirit needs you to know and hear right now. Pile number 3, viewers. Whoa, okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, this is feeling like you're emerging into a new version of you. You're like I said, leaving old aspects and facets of self behind, which now open you up into full bloom, which open you up into the fullest version of you, where you can now move forward with the Ace of Pentacles, stepping into your potential. The Ace of Pentacles also is symbolic of new doors opening up to you. So as you leave the past behind, as you peel back those old layers of your onion, basically, and you come into the fullest version of you, you now enter new territory. You give yourself a fresh start. There's a lot of opportunity and blessings now to come your way. So this feeling is you needed to be faceted from the rough like a diamond in order to shine, and in order to attract, right, the blessings that were always yours to begin with. The Ace of Pentacles can sometimes talk about a tangible gift, asset, whether it be a car, a house, a new job, sometimes even an engagement ring. Like, it can speak of a lot of tangible items that are gifted to us or we're blessed with. It also can speak of a windfall. So there's things associated with the Ace of Pentacles, but in general, I just see them as like blessings being delivered, coming your way now that you fully emerged and transmuted a lot of things, and you've gotten rid of those old facets of self that might have held up your energy. This is the Ace of Pentacles now saying that you're in a position to receive, because the hand is literally coming out to bless you with this tangible item and gift of the Ace of Pentacles. It could be an opportunity, it could be a fresh start, an open door in a new direction on your journey that maybe was much anticipated or needed or long awaited. But the feeling is here, you had to come into blossom, you had to go through these shifts and changes, you had to complete that process now in order to step into this new fresh energy that really does bring you the blessings and the things that you've been looking to attract. It really does allow them to come in. So I also feel like a portal is opening up now to you to receive your good. Let's see if we can get at least 2 cards here. Okay, another thing, you do have the bird, right? And birds in general are a symbol of spirit. So the feeling is here also being free-spirited, right? Because now you don't have the weight of the past lingering on you anymore. You're free to fly, free to soar, right? And be the best version of you. So let's see if we can get 2 cards here. Let's see what it says. Look at that, transformation. Yes, that's exactly what I was getting at with the metamorphosis energy of the butterfly, the transmutative energy of the lotus. That's exactly what this is about. And end of a learning phase and cycle. Yeah, absolutely. That is all behind you now. Spirit just wants to emphasize that and get that across to you. The past is really truly behind you now. You have emerged, you have transmuted, you maybe even done the shadow work, man, and that's a long journey in itself. The funny thing about shadow work is that, like, we think we're done and then like something else happens to show us we're not, right? And it's like every time we think we're almost done with it, something else occurs to kind of help us uproot something that's been holding us up in our energy field, right? And the feeling is here to be free of all that. And birds are free. They can freaking fly, right? They're in a sense limitless, and they are the bridge between the earth and the heavens in a sense, because they are one of those animals that can access both, right? The sky and the earth. So anyway, the feeling is here, you too will be able to soar like that. You will be able to materialize your wishes, your hopes, your dreams, and manifest them, right? And at the same time, be connected to spirit. So it's like having the best of both worlds, being able to manage both the spiritual and the physical. And if you had at any moment in your journey difficulty acclimating yourself, right? Because you're a spiritual being having a human experience, and that's freaking hard because your inherent soul maybe doesn't vibrate or align right with the matrix in a sense, and you have to learn to acclimate in this world. It's not easy, but this is kind of telling me that you're at a place now that you transformed, you transmuted, you healed, you've let go of all that stuff, right? You're actually able to manage your humanness, right? And your spirituality and your journey at the same time. So you're acclimating your spiritual self as well as your humanness. I hope that makes sense. It's not easy to do. Speaking from personal experience, right? Not easy to manage the earthly and the spiritual and find yourself somewhere in between them, you know. But this is saying that you're getting to that point where you will be able to find the balance between both aspects of yourself, the spiritual and the physical. Again, your spiritual being first, having a human experience, and the human experience often throws off the spiritual self. Sometimes makes us forget who we are, right? But this is not that anymore. This is saying you've ended that. You've learned what you needed to learn. You've transformed what you needed to transform within yourself. You're emerging into the most beautiful version of yourself, fully healed and faceted, right, from the rough. Like the pentacle. Consider the pentacle like a diamond, right? This is your time now. You're emerging into this new chapter where you're about to shine. And you're now in a very powerful position to attract and receive your blessings. You'll be a free spirit, feeling free of those things of the past before you know it. So let's see. Final oracle card, pile number 3. Oh, look at that. Athena and an owl here. So another bird. It says, you know what to do, trust your inner wisdom, and take appropriate action without delay. The feeling also here is you've gained so much wisdom from your experiences, from that learning phase, from that transmutative process that you've undergone in order to emerge. So you've honed your wisdom, you've tapped into that intuitive knowing, and that is going to be your guiding force moving forward. Like I always call, you know, your discernment, your wisdom, your intuition, you know, that's like your GPS system of your soul. What you experience teaches you things, right? And it becomes a tool in your tool belt of experiences. And you will always have that wisdom gained from your experiences moving forward. So they're not in vain, because if it taught you something, it definitely wasn't in vain. And it does feel like this is confirming that you learned a lot on the journey, and now you've gained that wisdom from your experiences, which is now going to empower you moving forward with anything that you need to take action on, anything that you need to decide in your journey. You have that wisdom now to back you up. So this is what I have for you. Pile number 3. Maybe, you know what, I'll even go so far as to say Athena could be one of your matron goddesses too. So I'll throw that out there. So I'll leave you here. If you feel that this reading has helped you, and that's a warrior energy too, right? Am I not right? Yeah, I mean, she's goddess of war, right? So again, it's like that warrior fighting spirit is what has helped you also to survive, overcome adversity, and emerge into this version of you, fully faceted, shining bright, and ready to fly free. Okay, so this is what I have for you. If you feel that this has helped and connected for you in some magical way, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. You want to take it a step further to support what I do here, please check me out on Etsy. The link to my Etsy store is down below in the description box. Pay me a visit. I have handmade crystal jewelry there, amongst other things that I create on my free time. So pay me a visit. Much love to you wherever you are. Take care, and always keep shining. Pile number 4, you chose the frog as your card for your reading. So we are looking at a quick message here. We want to see if we can get a special message that you need to hear right now in this moment from Spirit. And I'm going to use an oracle card to get this reading started, followed by some tarot as well. So let's see. Special message for you right now. Something you need to know, something you need to hear. Pile number 4, viewers. Oh, okay. What? Awesome. Transformation. A fresh new way of living emerges. That is the phoenix that rises from the ashes. You know, oddly enough, the frog here is also a symbol of change and transformation as well. You also have the little lotuses, which is also a symbol of transmutation because lotuses are grown from mud. So this is basically saying here, you're undergoing a major shift and change in your journey, major transformation, but it's opening you up to a whole new way of life, living, and thinking, like thinking, feeling, and being, it feels like. And it seems like a fresh perspective on your journey as well. So the feeling is also you've burned away old facets of your being, yourself, your mindset. You're not the same. You've changed. People might look at you different as well. So if people are like, I don't know why, I just got an image in my head of somebody giving you the side eye. If somebody gives you the side eye, right, it's because there's something about, the feeling is here, there's something about you that for a moment they don't recognize. Okay, that's the message here. Spirit wants to get across to you that people are going to be looking at you differently. You're not the same. And they're starting to see that. They're like, wait, that's not your normal reaction, right? Or that's not something you would normally say. Or why are you doing this? You see, the feeling is here, you're different. People are going to start recognizing it. It might make them uncomfortable because they're not used to you being new or different. Okay? But that's not for you to worry about. Okay? You are new, brand new, revived, rebirthed, restored, healed. This is the feeling here. Naturally, as you undergo a major change and transformation in your journey, you are going to be different. You're going to look different, feel different, speak differently. You've leveled up in some way in your journey. You've upgraded yourself. You're vibrating differently. So it could be that the people that are around you, if they're giving you the side eye and they're looking at you curiously like, what? Who are you? Right? Smile. Laugh. Right? Because you know. At that moment, that's when you're going to know, wow, yeah, so I must be different. I must have shifted. I must have changed. Maybe my energy is different. You know, and new can be good. Okay, so this new version of you, the feeling is here, fully transformed and changed with the Phoenix energy. It's going to surprise some people, is the feeling here. Okay. So let's see if we can get a tarot card. Smile to yourself, right? Because you know that, yeah, you have upgraded, leveled up, shifted, and changed. But that's not their concern, right? Like, that's nothing for them to worry about. If it makes them uncomfortable, so be it, right? Is the feeling here. Be unapologetic about it, basically, is the message here as well. 7 of Wands. Now, that's curious. Because, like I said, I was getting the vibe that some people could be giving you the side eye, wondering, what? You're different, you've changed, you've shifted. That's not something you would normally do. That's not something you would normally say, right? 7 of Wands can be that combative energy from other people. So don't be surprised if, as you go through the shifts and changes and you really are transformed and maybe have reinvented yourself in some way. Maybe it confuses people. Maybe it confronts people, triggers people. And maybe they confront you for it, right? Because they're not used to you being a certain way. So don't be surprised with that as a message here. The 7 of Wands is also an energy of fighting for what you believe in, standing up for yourself, putting your foot down in certain situations, and not giving up on yourself. You know, the feeling here also is your transformation wasn't easy. it was maybe a struggle, maybe one of personal growth, because it's a number 7 energy of the 7 of Wands. Growth can sometimes be a struggle. Sometimes it can be a fight. And as we grow, we evolve, we level up in the journey, we do change. And sometimes our changes, the way that we change as individuals, can affect people. It can confuse them and be confronting to them. The feeling is here, you might come across people who aren't ready for the new version of you with the 7 of Wands. And Spirit is trying to give you the heads up to be prepared for that. The thing is that you fought, right, for this. You fought for this. You fought for yourself. Maybe you've had to set healthy boundaries or take a strong stance in order to get to this place where you feel strong and you feel like you've healed. And you've empowered yourself through the process of these changes as well. And that is something to be celebrated. So whether people approve of the new version of you or not is totally irrelevant. Be proud of your journey and what you've experienced and had to fight through to get to this stage where you are the phoenix, fully risen from the ashes. And you've now, right, are at a place where you're ready for a fresh start. You're ready for the new. The phoenix does have its wings open, right? And it's like embracing this new aspect and version of you, fully healed, fully transformed. There's something that has shifted in your journey, in your personal life, maybe even in your surroundings, that is saying, Spirit saying here, welcome in this new version of you, no matter who likes it or not. You know what you had to get through to get to this point in your journey. And you deserve all the fresh energy coming your way. So let's see if we can get a final, or not final, oracle card. I am going to grab one though. Get some little clarifiers here. Okay, there's 2. Look at that. Unfounded fears and balance. Yeah, so you're coming into a state of balance. You've had to fight maybe through some of your fears to emerge, right? Fight through the shadow even, maybe to emerge into this new version of you. And again, maybe the journey has been a struggle, and one of a lot of personal growth and being forged in fire, basically, through the fears and having to fight your fears. But it's saying that you're coming into a place where this new version of you is more in alignment and has balance. So the changes might have been difficult, might have been a struggle. People might look at you different, might see you differently. They might not really even relate anymore. But again, the feeling is here. The journey, you went through what you went through to get to this point, and it's so that way you can have the balance you never had. And sometimes along the journey, right, we have to shed things, people, places, and situations that no longer align with us because they're robbing us of our balance. And this is saying here that you're getting to a place where you are shedding off those old things that have kept you maybe in a state of fear, imbalance, struggle, strife, and challenge. Now coming into balance and alignment, this new version of you is different, gonna look different, feel different, vibrate different. Yes, not everybody's gonna understand, but that it is what it is, right? It's not their journey. This one's yours, and you are the phoenix now, so own that shit, basically. Let's see. Final oracle card, pile number 4. And number 4 itself, right, because that's your number, is an energy of stability and balance and a strong foundation, right? So you fought to get to this place in the journey, and you deserve this fresh start, that the Phoenix energy in this card of transformation is giving you. So let's see what this says. Yes, look at that. How perfect is that? Kali, endings and beginnings. The old must be released so that the new can enter. Absolutely. And I was feeling, you know, obviously, you have the lotus, energy here, and you also have it here. And this card is saying a fresh new way of living emerges. The old must be released so the new can enter. So yes, the new is coming your way as a result of these changes, this transformation you have recently undergone. Know that this energy that you're moving into obviously is new, but it's going to be one more in alignment and balance to you, where there are no more fears, no more struggles, no more shadow, none of that dark that you have to work through. You've already done that. That's why Kali's here. She's the dark mother, right? So this is basically saying you've done that releasing. You freed yourself of those things with the Phoenix energy here. And it's so that way the new can enter. So pile number 4, this is what I have for you. If you feel that this reading is helped and connected for you in some magical way, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. If you want to take it a step further to support what I do here, visit me on Etsy. The link to my Etsy store is down below in the description box. Pay me a visit. I have handmade crystal jewelry there, amongst other things that I make by hand on my free time. So much love to you wherever you are. Be well, be safe, take care, and always keep shining. Pile number 5, viewers, you chose the Scorpion as your card. Some of you choosing this might be Scorpios. But let's see if we can get a quick message here. We want to see a special message that you need to hear right now in this moment. Something that you need to know. Let's see if we can get one card. All right, so we have flowers. Be generous. Success and emotional fulfillment are yours. So you're coming into a period of success, coming into your own, blossoming, emerging. This reminds me of another pile. So similar energy in this sense. So this is saying you're coming into a moment of your success. In other words, like, you know, like flowers are closed up and they take some time before they can fully like open up. And you never want to rush the process of a flower in bloom, because they bloom at their own pace and at their own time. If you were to, you know, try to force a flower to open, let's say, it can ruin the flower. So the feeling is here, Spirit is saying to you that you are emerging, you are blossoming, you are blooming, you are coming into the fullest version of you. It is happening at a pace that is in highest alignment with you. You can't rush the process of your emerging. But please know that you are stepping into a period of your success. You are entering a period of fulfillment and success and good things, right? But again, this process of stepping into this takes time. You can't rush it. Just like a flower in bloom, you can't rush the process of this emerging. Because if you were to rush the process, again, you can ruin the journey, or something can have a hiccup along the way, in other words. And we don't want hiccups. We want everything to just happen when it's meant to for our highest good. We don't ever want an undercooked meal. We want our manifestations and our blessings and everything that we desire to arrive to us when they're meant to. No sooner, no later, but at the right time that's perfect for us. So that's kind of the feeling here. You're coming into bloom, you're entering a period of your success, but this maybe has, for some of you, been happening at a pace that maybe is kind of slower than you would like, or something like that is a feeling here. And Spirit's trying to get the point across to you that, hey, your success is on the horizon. You're moving in the direction of that. But you can't rush the process of a flower in bloom. And you are that beautiful flower, but Spirit wants you to arrive at these things when you're meant to. Spirit would never rush the process for you where it could hurt you, is also the thing here. So let's see if we can get some tarot to assist with this message. Pile number 5, viewers. Okay. All right. Now, I was only taking one card, but all of them flipped over, so I kind of have to go with it, right? So yeah, that would be the slow progress in a sense. I would say it's not necessarily slow, but it's non-active. It's not action oriented. The Hermit energy really isn't. And sometimes we're taking a spiritual journey, and that spiritual journey feels like it's taking forever. Okay, the Hermit is that. It feels like it's taking forever, that spiritual pilgrimage of the soul. But know that even in the slow moments where nothing seems like it's happening. It's just happening on the inside. Okay, and that's a process. And here we have the star, which is a symbol of wish fulfillment in the lamp and divine guidance. So even though things have been slow on the go, non-action card of the Hermit, there's a couple in the tarot. Hangman's one of them. Two of Swords, Four of Swords, non-action cards. Sometimes the High Priestess even, they're like, I would say very slow energy where it doesn't seem like much is happening. Hermit's definitely that. The thing is that it doesn't seem like surface level things are happening, but it's because they're happening underneath the surface on a spiritual soul level. And part of your emerging, part of your blossoming, part of the unfolding, right, of you as the flower maybe has been a slow process in the direction of your goals, your wishes with the star and the lamp, right, and everything that you see and envision as wish fulfillment. And it maybe has been challenging, right, with the Nine of Swords. Maybe you've been through it and back again. Or not Nine of Swords, I'm sorry, Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is a card of trepidation. It is a card of having been through it and back again. And sometimes, you know, you're kind of beaten up by life. Life puts you through the ringer sometimes. But the thing is that you're a soldier, you're still standing. So no matter how many times life knocks you down on the journey to maybe unfolding or a journey to your goals or success, right? No matter how many times life knocks you down, you keep swinging. You keep coming back swinging. Because you could be battered, beaten, and bruised up with this card, but you're still standing, right? So Spirit's trying to say here, look, we know you've been through it. We know that you've gone through the ringer. We know that you've taken this spiritual journey, trying to go in the direction of your dreams, your success, your wishes, and your fulfillment. And it has been a slow process, but please know that the process was purposeful. Here you are. Here's your success, right? Because the card does say, be generous, success and emotional fulfillment are yours. Yeah, that's what you're coming into. Here's your King of Pentacles, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, and here's your Ten of Pentacles. So there's your success. There's your fulfillment. There's everything that you've been after over here with manifesting, maybe even with the Hermit, because the star and the lamp, right? And wish fulfillment. The King of Pentacles is super stable and grounded energy. It's also energy where it's like you're blessed financially, fiscally sound. You have blessings and abundance and prosperity all around you, surrounding you everywhere. And this is saying that, you know, you've taken this path to try to reach your success. It hasn't been easy. We can see that, but it's also gotten you in touch with your inner being at the same time with the Hermit. And it's been a pilgrimage of the soul this entire time on the path to your success and your personal goals being achieved. So the journey to your goals being achieved was part of your soul's growth. You needed to go through that journey to prepare you to receive your blessings. The feeling is here. It says, be generous, success and emotional fulfillment are yours. Yes, not only emotional fulfillment, right? But then physical achievement and goals materialized as well. So not only are you entering a period where you're going to reach your success, you're going to materialize the wishes that you've been walking in the direction of this whole time with the Hermit and fighting for with the Nine of Wands. You're going to materialize these things, and it's going to bring you so much fulfillment on all levels. And the feeling is here, Spirit wants you to know you're meant to be fulfilled on all levels. You're never meant to be lacking in any area, physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally. This is saying you will have it all. So, and that's the Ten of Pentacles. You will have it all. You will be stable and secure. Your money's going to be right. Probably with the Ten of Pentacles, even your relationships. So whatever you've been through with the Nine of Wands and the Hermit, that journey was necessary to get you to the point where you can be stable, so secure, deeply rooted in who you are. And you can start attracting your blessings, physical and emotionally. Ten of Pentacles can speak of a life partner. Maybe that life partner is a King of Pentacles. You see, so there's family, home, wealth, legacy with the 10 of Pentacles. Pretty much having it all. Happiness and security in your world. But the journey to getting to that was a process, and it was taking time, yeah, but again, the time that it was taking was purposeful to build up your resilience, Nine of Wands, and to put you on a pilgrimage of deep soul searching. So the journey to your wish fulfillment and your goals achieved was all character building, it feels like. So let's see here. Let's see if we can get at least two cards. Ah, look at that. End of a learning cycle. Legal matters and contracts. Maybe with a life partner, because marriage is a contract. Also tangible assets with the pentacles, like your physical world, right? Things in your physical life, houses, cars, material possessions, you know, those kinds of things. So yeah, I mean, maybe a good contract, a really awesome contract with a new job and career, possibly, if that's part of your goal. A new house, right? This is about land, foundation, and all of that. So again, legal matters and contracts can mean a lot of different things. You could be signing up with the job of your dreams, signing a contract to buy a house, signing a contract to, you know, marry somebody. There's so many things that are caught up in the logistics and legal aspect of things. But this is saying these are tangible blessings, okay? And you're coming into those tangible blessings. And yes, some of them may include signing paperwork or a contract or agreeing to something in some way. But you've undergone that learning cycle. You've closed that out. And you're emerging now. You're emerging now into the fullest version of you, ready to receive and ready for these blessings. And we see them here. So yeah, I want to say congratulations to you, pile number 5 viewers, for having survived the battles. You know, maybe you have a few battle scars. I know I do. Literally through the things that you've been through, you know. And this is saying, yeah, you've earned your stripes. And you're about to receive your blessings and your abundance, your prosperity, your goals achieved, your success, your emotional fulfillment. And it's been a freaking journey, but you're putting a lot of the past behind you. You're closing out a cycle, and now it's time to emerge into the fullest version of you. So this is your reading, pile number 5. If you feel that this has helped and connected for you in some magical way, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. If you want to take it a step further to support what I do, please visit me on Etsy. The link to my Etsy store is down below in the description box. I have really cool things there that I make by hand, including handmade crystal jewelry. So much love to you wherever you are. Be safe, be well, take care, and always keep shining. Pile number 5 viewers, I totally forgot your final oracle card, and I couldn't leave you like that. I actually cleaned up the cards and put everything away for you, and I'm like, no, I'll put everything back on the table. I'm going to give you your final oracle card because fair is fair. Everybody else got one. So let's see, final oracle card for you, pile number 5 viewers. Choosing the Scorpion. Let's see, final oracle card. All right. Past life, Isis. This situation involves your past life memories. So when we're talking about your success, right? Maybe it has to do with a past life gift. If you have been moving in the direction of your wish fulfillment also, maybe it has to do with a past life gift or memory or contract even. Look, if you agreed to come into this lifetime, okay, this is saying you made a contract. You agreed to a certain thing taking place for you and happening for you on the journey. Again, legal matters and contracts. Maybe it's a contract from a previous life that needed to be fulfilled in this one. Or perhaps it was a contract that you agreed to in order to come down to Earth School. That's what that's telling me. Goddess Isis might also be your matron goddess. I have her on the table here, by the way. But this is telling me that this was something that has to do with past life memories, past life gifts that you are in the process of pursuing right now as your wish fulfillment. It may be something that you agreed to before coming down to Earth School. It may be something that was left over from a previous lifetime that maybe you wanted to fulfill in this lifetime. Do you see how that works into that? But it's definitely something about a past life contract. So I'll leave you here, pile number 5 viewers. Again, much love. Take care. Sorry about missing your card. But take care and keep shining. Pile number 6 viewers, you chose the pine tree for your reading as your image. We're looking at a quick message from Spirit, something you need to hear, something that you need to know right now. Let's see if we can get one card. Something you need to hear right now, something you need to know. Quick message from Spirit. Oh, nice. Perfect timing. This is the right time for you to move forward. So the time is now, the feeling is. No delays, no more delays, no more hesitations. This is the time. The time is right at this time to move forward with something you've been contemplating, debating, maybe kind of holding off on. This is the feeling of not holding off on it anymore. This is also saying that the timing is perfect. You know how like a lot of times we'll get cards that say, oh, divine timing is at work right now, or we got to leave it up to Spirit in regards to the timing. Well, this is saying no, the time is now. Like no more of that divine timing crap, right? The time is now, basically. Things are happening for you now, and you are moving forward in the direction of something at this time. Now, let's find out maybe a little bit more. Let's see if we can get the tarot. This is the Morgan Greer tarot, by the way, but let's see. I just want one card. I know pile number 5's had like a few fly out, but I'm trying to keep these short and sweet, so let's see. Justice. I do want one more. Some of you might be Libras. So Justice card can talk about things that have been held up maybe by a third party or out of our control, out of our hands. And we do kind of got to leave it to divine timing, right? So it's kind of telling me that the divine timing is now, okay? Justice card also indicates things working out in your favor. It can also talk about legal matters and contracts. Sometimes, when it comes to a third party situation in regards to like the legal system or real estate or marriages, like those things sometimes, and when it comes to law, those things are sometimes out of our hands. And justice can speak of sometimes those things happening in the world around us that are held up outside of our control, and we're just waiting on the scales to eventually balance out for us. And this is saying that there is divine order at work in your life, that maybe the timing of your path or journey was held up in some way. Well, this is saying that things are going to rectify themselves now. Okay, so things are going to come to a solution now. Things will resolve themselves now, and it's in your favor. Okay, so let's see what this card says. The 7 of Swords. Whoa. What? Now I have to grab another one because you can't just leave me like that. Grab another one. Queen of Pentacles. Whoa. Okay. So the 7 of Swords is an interesting card because a lot of times we always want to look at it like cheating or somebody lying to you or stealing from you or robbing you or whatever the heck. And it's not always that. Sometimes it's us having to take an opportunity or seize an opportunity when we see it. Like literally grab it in the moment. This is not a time, again, this is the right time to move forward. This is not a time for hesitating. That 7 of Swords person would not hesitate. You see an opportunity, you grab it. And you take it and run. And it might require that you do something unconventional, out of character. And I'm not saying to do anything nefarious, okay? But this is basically saying with the Seven of Swords, sometimes we gotta be clever and we gotta seize an opportunity when we come across it. And yeah, it might come across as like, okay, I'll give an example. This is wild, but I'll give an example. The Seven of Swords could literally mean, with the Queen of Pentacles especially, okay, you winning the lottery. The Seven of Swords can talk about an easy out to a situation. And it's kind of saying, yeah, here's the easy out. The time is now for you to move forward. Here's your opportunity. Seize it, take it, and freaking run. Okay, it might be an opportunity with a job with the Queen of Pentacles, an endeavor, a personal goal, an earthly matter that resolves itself. But this is saying, here's the opportunity. Here's your chance. Maybe here's your second chance. Are you going to take it and run? Because the scales are balancing out in your favor, right, to open the door for this unexpected opportunity that maybe you're kind of hesitant about because you're afraid that it's too good to be true. But Spirit with the perfect timing card is saying, no, this is like this weird kind of like unexpected thing happening for you is happening for a reason. It's giving you the chance, it's giving you the out with the Seven of Swords that you're looking for. Are you going to take it and run? Queen of Pentacles is super solid, super straight. She has prosperity, abundance. She has everything that she needs and then some. She's very comfortable. And it seems like the scales are finally balancing in your favor where they haven't been for some time with the Justice. It's like, it's feeling like the Justice card is saying, hey, you weren't getting your dues, you know, you weren't getting your just rewards. And that's got to change. You've been maybe with the Queen of Pentacles, maybe really working hard towards your goals. And those things just, you know, those opportunities, those doors of opportunity maybe weren't even coming through. And, you know, it was out of balance for too long. You were giving more than you were getting back, it kind of feels like with the Justice energy. Well, this is saying no more. The time is now for you to receive your blessings with the Queen of Pentacles. Right? Because here's the natural order of how I pulled the card. So I'm going to leave it that way. Here's time to like seize the opportunity. Here's a chance now to receive your just rewards and come out on top like the Queen of Pentacles. Things have been out of whack for too long. You know, they maybe haven't been working out so much in your favor. Maybe you were like robbed of your potential or maybe your success or something like that. Possibly with the Seven of Swords. It kind of feels like everybody else came out on top, but maybe you weren't coming out on top. And this is saying, well, that's not going to be the case anymore. Because justice is coming in, bringing divine order to rectify the wrongs. Right? Anything that was taken from you, stolen from you, this is saying it gets restored with the Queen of Pentacles. And the time for that restoration is now. Okay? The time for the restoration is now. Spirit's going to provide you an unexpected, very unconventional out or opportunity that you need to help advance you, upgrade you, and lift you up in some way, maybe materially and fiscally, possibly. But it's to secure you. It's to secure you. Things are going to start working out in your favor in very unconventional, unexpected ways. Don't be afraid to seize the opportunity. Okay, when you come across it, take it and run is the message here. So let's see. That's why it says the time is right to move forward. This is not a time to hesitate. Okay. Learning and training could be, yeah, look what, achievement and success. Yep, that would be the Queen of Pentacles. Yep, this is the time now. The time is now for you to move in the direction of your success. Okay, for you to achieve your goals. If anything on the road to your success or achievement or personal goals has been held up, not anymore. Okay, if you've been struggling to advance, right? If there were other people getting ahead of you and you were not being recognized for your gifts, your talents, your skills, and what you bring to the table, all right, that's not going to be the case anymore, because divine order is coming in to right these imbalances that maybe with the Seven of Swords were robbing you in some way of your stability, your success, and everything that you wanted to achieve. Okay, maybe some of you have gone through a lot of learning, healing, growth, maybe on a spiritual level, learning and training, right? Maybe you have cleared some karma in preparation of your blessings now. And the time is now to receive those blessings. Learning and training could also be talking about a new skill. Maybe you've been harnessing your talents, your gifts, your skills, and your abilities in hopes that you would reach with the Queen of Pentacles your success and your stability financially and fiscally, right? You've been honing your skills, you've been putting in the work, you're learning and training to achieve your success, and it kind of feels like your success may have been tied up or held up in something. Well, not anymore. Okay, so the time is now for you. It's about damn time, it feels like. Okay. So legal matters and contracts also get cleared up. You get the out that you need. You get the solution, right, unexpectedly, that you need to open the door for you to have your success in that matter also. But the feeling is here, you got to move forward. You can't hesitate on it. On the opportunity when you see it, you got to seize it. You got to grab it in the moment. You got to go for it. Okay, you go for it. You going for it in the moment is going to help you achieve your success. It's going to give you that open door. Or even breakthrough, right? It's going to give you the breakthrough, feels like. When you see that breakthrough right there in front of your face and Spirit is literally handing it to you, take it and run. So let's see, pile number 6, final oracle card. Yes, look at that. Oh my gosh, Bast, I love her. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. Look at that, more success. Yeah, and this is basically saying you're coming into your success now. Do you see that? Your success being held up, or the solution that you've been needing being held up, it's not going to be held up much longer. Nope. The time is now. Everything's coming together in perfect timing to achieve your independence, your success, your foundation, right, with the Queen of Pentacles. And then this card says your independence is a foundation for your achievement, strength, and success. Okay. Yep. That's what I have for you. This is awesome. Pile number 6, viewers. If you feel that this reading has helped and connected for you in some magical way, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. If you want to take it a step further to support what I do, please visit me on Etsy. The link to my Etsy store is down below in the description box. Pay me a visit. I have handmade crystal jewelry there, amongst other things that I make by hand on my free time, including even little works of art, just something fun that I do on my free time. So anyway, pay me a visit, take care of yourself, and always keep shining.